Vantage Point Outdoors is brought to you by Woody Sporting Goods in association with Matthew Solo Cam, and by HME Products, Magnus Broadheads, Kentucky Legacy Outfitters, Beyond Backwoods Productions, Field Logic, K-Tech Designs, Kishel's Quality Animal Scents and Lures, Black Eagle Arrows, Burt Coyote's Luminoc, Rough Ridge, Scent Lock, HHA Sports, Southern Ohio Outfitters, Bob's Custom Calls, and Bowfinger Archery.
Alright, well, it's opening morning, New York spring turkey season, and I just got into this spot about 20 minutes before daylight, and I had turkeys gobbling up on the roost probably 80 yards from me tops, so I had to be super quiet getting in here. I got everything set up, ready to go. I got a group of gobblers and some hens out here a couple hundred yards. They flew down out of the pines here in front of me, and they went over to that side of the field. I'm gonna try calling, see if I can't get a response. You stick with me. You're watching Vantage Point Outdoors.
A few moments later, after a few response gobbles, I peeked out the ground blind to see this northern New York gobbler closing the distance. Well, the Avian X hen and the Flexstone Funky Chicken had his attention, but he just wouldn't quite close the gap enough for a comfortable bow shot. I elected to let him pass and see if he would come in closer to the decoys later on in the morning.
Alright, well, as you saw, we had some pretty intense action here at the blind this morning. I had turkeys all over me. There was at least a couple jakes and at least one big gobbler in that group. The gobbler walked by in front of me here about probably 20 yards, but that isn't the biggest gobbler hanging out in this field, and I didn't have the best shot opportunity. He was walking by the blind there, and I just wasn't comfortable with the shot. And I am hoping that that bigger one comes by this location, so I didn't get it on video, but there was several gunshots within, 300-400 yards of me. somebody else hunting nearby and actually spooked most of these turkeys off. Got a couple hens that are just up over here by the edge of the woods. So it's still pretty early. It's about 6:30. It's only been daylight about 40 minutes. So we're gonna hang here tight and see what happens.
Well, the remainder of the morning, I saw several deer and several turkeys, but no longbeards came into view. Now let's join good friend Brandon Woods on his first turkey hunt on the opening morning of New York youth season.
Jake, you can shoot it. 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 It's Jake. Brandon. Hey. Brandon. Let him go. Hold on.
Well, the high winds on this morning's hunt forced us out of the ground blind, but after a short session of running and gunning, this Jake responded and came working in on a nearby ridge.
You got him. Good shot, buddy. You got him. Hey, all right. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
That worked out well.
Perfect.
Go over and take a look at him.
Hoping he won't come down the hill.
Yeah, he came across that ridge. It must be they just couldn't hear us from that blind with it being so windy. Nice little Jake. You just gotta watch out for their spurs. What I'll do is I'll just gonna kind of film you. I'll just like be behind you filming you carrying it out, and then it'll just help me. It'll help me piece together the video a little later on.